trying to get it started now. The kicker Chris Boswell. And this one is underway here on EA
I've committed
Sports.
myself to playing smart football.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Yep, I'm tired of it.
Foles.
Oh, what? I switched to him. I switched to him, and it didn't let me switch to him. Oh, I didn't even notice me switching to him.
That's going to be a good matchup for him. Using him out of the backfield and telling those linebackers.
I was hoping to switch and swap that bit.
But you got to try and tackle him in the open field.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1 yard.
No, I'm talking about trying to switch to him to swap the ball.
There's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Foles. This one completes Alec Pierce. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
Yeah, I don't.
They'll run
Somewhat.
Taylor.
What do you mean, Buffalo Wild?
Space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the
Why
carry
we
there
there
at
tonight?
2nd and goal.
Jonathan Taylor, a touchdown machine.
Oh, the pretending. I think they're pretending.
Near the goal line. So if I'm on defense, I might start getting prepared to see his number called a couple more times.
Here's Taylor again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
I cleaned the house to do police up.
And off it goes.
I got home around 4. I had the house going right a little bit after 5, like a little over an hour.
And that decision to bring it out
He didn't touch nothing.
cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it.
I got home and I saw it, and I'm like, let me, I think I did it. I had it all cleaned. I knew it was not perfect, but I got it cleaned up.
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at the 20. Pickett now on 1st down.
No, man!
Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And now, Charles, they're working with a short field, a chance to make this a 2-score game, and these guys haven't even worked it out.
I'm getting in front of it. It looks like you did with the double move.
You take it away, get an excellent return, and now you've got a chance to go up 2 scores in this game.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point.
He
What?
rifles one that's intercepted.
Dude, that was 15 yards. You were 50 yards behind me.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
That was a slow-ass fucking game.
Charles, it's now a 2-touchdown lead in the opening quarter. Following that pick,
as soon as I hiked it, I threw it.
Start in this one.
Absolute static on the sideline after that play. Not just because they get the lead, but how about seeing one of their guys get a chance to to take it in for
That's
6.
gonna make
Already
it
up a
sick.
pair of touchdowns. They've got everything going their way early on.
Here's Sims now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
I do it. I do that quick.
Here about ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Pickett sets up play action.
I do it. I fucking do it. Reading open. I had to do wide and stuff
It's
open.
twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now Pickett. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. And here's Freiermuth again.
Hey guys, grab a refrigerator, please.
Steelers first down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk. 17 yards there on 4th down. Pickett right back to the air again. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Bobby Okereke running in and bringing him down. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback. Because that was...
But it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game. Picked off by Brandon Facyson. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
I think he thought he had his first read open on that one, but they were obviously ready for that throw, and that's just a lack of experience showing. Young quarterbacks.
Is your screen lagging? That's what I'm saying. Is your screen lagging? I'm lagging. I'm lagging.
Jonathan Taylor.
I just look at you can look at my screen and it'll show it.
And the Colts
I'm
are
good.
going to strike quickly.
I'm lagging. I can't move my guy. So you don't see my screen lagging.
Is up and good, and that makes the score 21-0.
I'll tell you right now, that last tip, I fucking lagged.
Start 21-0 here in the 1st as they kick this one away. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they'll come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
Well,
Our score after Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to play. And here's Rodgers on the return. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Looking for Campbell downfield. And it's
the other guy wide open. Wide open. But, yeah, I don't know. The one that got on the other. Look at that replay.
23. So really the first speed bump that this offense is
no, the other guy was wide. I don't
here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for him because you don't want to go on autopilot too
long.
That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. That's swung out wide to Harris. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. Harris running straight ahead and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Trying with Pickett here on 3rd down. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
Pickett to throw on 1st down.
Come on, dude.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Oh, you would have whiffed. You would have fucking whiffed, dude.
That was the 9th play.
Yeah, I would have had the play.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Pickett. Here's Johnson with a reception. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
Back to throw, Pickett. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Hey, what the fuck?
Got to him again. huge win defensively there on the sack, setting them back 12 yards. And now 3rd and goal.
He already did his primary job with an interception earlier, but here,
you're
he
getting
gets a
there.
chance to be a pass rusher and takes on the challenge of blitzing and makes another big play. That's something to file away and maybe break out later in this one or in a future game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harris. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So Pickett is off to the sideline, and Chris Boswell is on for the Steeler field goal try. Boswell's kick is good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. That's going to be caught by Allie Cox. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Well, going deep here for Taylor. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Foles. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts.
I didn't want to call timeout and give you a fucking field goal.
As the first half is winding down, and the Colts are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Pickett's throw into the hands of Pickens. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try waiting to the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes
I didn't even get a chance to throw it.
Is an empty one.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. They'll try the right side with Harris. And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Pickett.
Oh, you're behind me.
It looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The fullback run, and he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Campbell making the catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second half blowout material. Now a man up, and he lost the football. But I believe the Colts were able to fall on this when they were, and so possession will remain with Indy. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They go to the ground again with Taylor. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are pouring it on. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Sims now from his end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw here taken in by Boykin. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. 3rd and 2, Pickett. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. And he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Pickett going to keep it himself. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Pickett going to keep it himself. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. This Colts D up to the challenge so far, but they need another stop here on 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with Harris. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will cut this lead down to 25. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Here's Foles.
Yes, sir. Come on. He was wide open.
Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
But first quarter is the difference. The first quarter woes.
A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
What did I do? I didn't play dumb.
1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
Come on, dude.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
No, the pressure got there.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Pickett, he's going to air one.
Mosley.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Colts are going to take possession here. It's a
I was going to start playing you with good teams.
Over at the 20-yard line. The Colts
I ain't
come
using
to the
the
line
teams
ready to start their next drive. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 2nd and 11 now. Foles. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Foles. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed.
And I'm lagging again.
Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they
I'm lagging.
convert.
I'm lagging, dude.
That'll keep the drive alive. Again, he'll drop to throw. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
He's going to let it go again. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard
Oh
line.
my God.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back to throw again. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. Touchdown, Colts. Harris Campbell.
You do it open. You do it to a covered guy, man.
Start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to say...
Look at that! He's 7 yards behind you!
Another interception. Picked up by Brandon Facyson. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. He'll look to throw. He's going up top for Taylor. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And that is what you call lowering the boom down near the goal line. He was going to force his way in no matter what.
They always talk about low man wins when it comes to the offensive line, having the leverage to move the defenders. It's strong man wins at tackling in the red zone. You happen to be
Yeah, what's up?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Flag it for me now. Let's connect the connection point.
Here's Sims now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half is pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent
How'd I do the ding dong?
They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
I gotta go eat.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game. That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And on 4th down, on is the
you going to run the clock out or what?
This one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And they will take over.
Yeah, I'm pretty getting cold. I was about to split, but
the Indy offense at the line and set to go. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 35.
all right, see you later, bro.